The battle against corruption is not something we can win overnight. The introduction to GTP has led to the launching of 7 NKRA, with the selection of fighting corruption as one of the areas.
Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, NKRA ke-6 merujuk inisiatif membenteras rasuah. Rasuah mampu menghancurkan negara dan melemahkan integriti institusi nasional serta menjadi penghalang besar kepada wawasan negara.
With the key focus of the GTP to fight against corruption, the NKRA was set up as a plan of the government transformation plan.
When we first started in 2009, we were quite in the dark about our direction at that time. We had head-on with a few head of department. Some of them are actually quite skeptical about where we are heading. But as far as fighting corruption is concerned, there must be an objective, there must be working towards the nation. You must put your interests aside, you must put everything aside, your party's interests aside. It has to be the nation interest, it is to be the interest, the rakyat of Malaysia.
Made up of personnel from different government departments, NKRA Anti-Corruption has impacted the culture of Malaysian society in a positive way.
It's not just about one single transaction, one single ministry. It cuts across every ministry horizontally and vertically. It cuts across every aspect of society. And if there are bad governance, then corruption is there. To do that, it's a big challenge.
With the mission to be the leading organization to increase the public's confidence on transparency and integrity of government service, NKRA Anti-Corruption aims to reduce corruption crime through enforcement and compliance.
And MACC is very independent, which the public must know and the public must trust and has faith that all investigation and the direction of MACC and also the people in MACC are truly independent, professional and also transparent in their investigation.
This is where the journey of a corruption-free country begins. Aims to increase the public confidence in the government's effort to fight corruption.
A lot of public are quite confused when they talk about big fish and small fish. But in Malaysia, as much as 20 ringgit or even 30 ringgit is concerned, it is still considered an act of corruption because even though it's small, the effect could be great at the end of the day. Imagine paying 50 ringgit to a road transport department officer and the bus ended up with a driver without a license. He could kill 40 over people. And that is very important in fighting corruption. It's not small, it's not big, but it's the effect at the end of the day.
As the initiatives of the GTP 1.0 has proved significant impact.
Melalui penubuhan 14 mahkamah session khas dalam tempoh 3 tahun yang lalu, lebih 400 kes rasuah telah dibicarakan dan daripada itu hampir 260 kes telah berjaya diselesaikan pada akhir tahun 2012.
With that, the GTP 2.0 aims to raise public awareness about the issue on all levels, especially at the formative stages.
Sebagai sebuah negara yang mengamalkan demokrasi yang mana prinsip pengasingan kuasa adalah menjadi tunjangnya, maka adalah menjadi amalan yang diterima sebagai terbaik ialah apabila pihak yang membuat siasatan tidak memutuskan hasil siasatan mereka sendiri. Kesannya akan wujud keadaan di mana keputusan untuk mendakwa dibuat tanpa siasatan dilengkapkan ataupun timbul unsur penganiayaan bila mana keputusan pihak siasatan tidak disemak oleh pihak yang berasingan.
By signing the pledge, the company is making a declaration that it will not commit any corrupt act, that will work towards creating a corrupt-free business environment, and will uphold the anti-corruption principle for corporation in Malaysia and in their conduct when they conduct their business in this country.
I really think we can and we must arrest this corrupt behavior, and we can stop it, we can fight it. Integrity is really not for sale. It just cannot be for sale.
From that angle, I believe that no government can survive unless they tackle these issues head on.
Inisiatif NKRA membanteras rasuah telah menunjukkan keberkesanan apabila kedudukan indeks persepsi rasuah oleh Transparency International negara telah bertambah baik
The fact that we have risen from the global corruption barometer has proven that Malaysia can hold its own amongst other world powers.
And as we strive for more inclusive societies, a recent UNDP study also found that 76% of women surveyed think corruption has prevented them from accessing public goods and services.
In order to have sustainability and a transformation that is meaningful, I must involve all stakeholders. While change ideas may come from the outside, but finally the change has to come from within.
And the successful work of the Nkra has put the country on the world's map.
Jadi akta ini sebenarnya sejak kita diwartakan pada tahun 2010 sehingga sekarang kita hampir ada 124 orang yang telah dilindungi dalam Akta Perlindungan Pemberi Maklumat. Ini yang sebenarnya menunjukkan keyakinan rakyat terhadap usaha-usaha kerajaan.
Penekanan tentang hak asasi saksi dan suspek juga. Hak asasi dia kita kena ambil kira dalam melaksanakan tugas kita.
Ini dia laporan tahunan SPRM. Mengikut akta hendaklah dikemukakan ataupun diserahkan kepada jawatan kuasa khas mengenai rasuah. Dalam akta itu, lembaga penasihat ditubuhkan dan jawatan kuasa rayuan ditubuhkan. 3 badan yang bebas ditubuhkan untuk mengawasi perjalanan SPRM.
Mana-mana pihak yang boleh mengarahkan SPRM untuk menjalankan siasatan atau tidak menjalankan siasatan. Semuanya mestilah berteraskan kepada peruntukan undang-undang. Apa yang termaktub dalam undang-undang itu akan diikut sepenuhnya.
With what we have achieved, let us work towards a better future for the country. If we all agree to say no to any kind of corruption at any level, we will be able to leave our children and our grandchildren with a brighter future.
It's a long term because fighting corruption is not over days, it's not over weeks. It takes years, it takes even. You have to change the culture, you have to change the people, you have to change the mindset. And prevention is as much as prevention is better than cure. Preventing corruption is more vital in our society.